Hello and welcome back to Star Stable. This week, hopefully, we can evict Mr. Kembell out of Virgrow. Last time we found some barrels with toxic material in them, some kind of liquid, I think, and we got a sample for Mr. Franklin, who's been analyzing it. So hopefully, we have a solution of some kind. Let's see. You were absolutely right. The contents of that jar you gave me were incredibly dangerous. That crook, Mr. Kembell, seems to be trying to dispose of toxic waste here in Fir Grove Woods. That's as illegal as you can get. Now we can evict him and see that he leaves here for good, and on the double. Everyone, to the cottage. Mira, we'll meet up there. Okay, let's... Oh, you're going. Okay, I'm going too. Mr. Franklin's gone too. And we have... Winter has come to Star Stable. We have Stolman and all kinds of... The Winter Village is back. Well, there you are. Oh, Mr. Kembell. Barrels? What barrels? I don't know what you're talking about. This is slander. I will sue you for everything you own, Mira. Mira, what is the meaning of this? Where are all the barrels you were talking about? I don't know. They were here. Barrels? Are you crazy, Mira? Haha, I promise when my lawyers are done with you, you won't have a penny left. Ha ha ha. Who do I talk to? Oh, Gretchen. Mira, psst. I have a great idea. I will get everyone's attention so you can sneak away and find the barrels. Then come back here and show them, just like I learned in spy school, right? Are you ready? Of course I saw where he was moving all those barrels. I saw him carrying a lot of barrels to the barn up there behind the house, so they still have to be up there, don't you think? Are you sure you are ready? Hello, everyone, look at me. I saw a moose in the woods over there. I swear it was gigantic and had a horn of gold that glittered in the sun so that I was almost blinded, as if I had stared into a flashlight that shone as bright as the sun. That is really a star in a galaxy that is called the Milky Way, that you can see in the sky sometimes, but not now. And it rode on a horse, almost like a cat, but more square-shaped. If you imagine a tiny little horse, but not quite. Well, that's an interesting story. I wish I could hear the rest of that, but let's go and sneak in and find the barn that she was talking about. Oh, the dog. Dog. Get away from the dog. Up there, maybe? Oh, this isn't going to be easy. Let's follow this dog, but not too close. Okay, let's see. There's some barrels over here, but are they in here? Oh, these look... Oh, I'm stuck. The whole barn is full of toxic barrels. It is too. How do I get out of here? Okay, now we go back down. Okay, Mr. Kembell, I found your barrels. Oh. What is that? Barrels full of waste in my barn? I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't done anything. Stop lying. I'm not lying. Well, maybe they are my barrels, but you all would have done the same thing. You know it. I got 1,000 Jorvik shillings for every barrel I hid. There is nobody who wouldn't have taken that deal. If the waste ran out into the environment, who cares? I'm going to pay for all of Jorvik. Just you wait. How can I have such bad luck? And it's always Mira that ruins my plans. Next time, Mira, next time. Okay. Oh, is he leaving? Oh, he's so angry. Yay! Go away. We don't want you here. Are the dogs gone too? Oh, I think the dogs are gone too. Well done, Mira. Thank you. Mira, it was lucky you could help us with Mr. Kembell. Otherwise, this might have gone very bad. What do we do now? Gunther and Helga, as the house that was owned by Mr. Kembell is now owned by Fir Grove Village. It is in my power to do with it as I please. Are you interested in living here in Fir Grove? We would like you to accept the house as a gift from all the residents of Fir Grove. Oh, yes, live here, please. Oh, Mr. Councilman, danke schön. How can we possibly thank you? This is just fantastic, Gunther. It's even nicer than the pictures we saw of the house we thought we were buying. Mr. Councilman, we would be happy to accept your offer and promise to be good residents of your fine village. Mira, thank you so much. How could we possibly repay you? We can promise you this. If you ever need help in the future, all you have to do is ask. We are going to move into the cottage right now. Gunther and Gretchen, let's go and look at our new home. Oh, let's go. That's exactly... It looks exactly like Mrs. Holdsworth's house, by the way. At least to me, it looks just like Mrs. Holdsworth's house. Mira, thank you again. What a fantastic cottage. I think we'll leave the barbed wire up so that Gretchen can practice spying during the summer break. Auf Wiedersehen, Mira. Thank you. And I've got a text message from Herman. You've got a text. Click on it to read. If you close the text message, it'll be shown again when you next log in. Okay. But before we do anything, let's look at what did I get. I love Jorvik. I do. I love Jorvik. That's a really nice t-shirt. Yay! Okay, because I'm so keen to get to Epona, let's read the message right now. Hi Mira, come to Jorvik stables as fast as you can. Exciting stuff has happened. I can't say more than that right now. You never know who might be reading things. See you soon, Herman. Yes! Okay, let's go to Jorvik stables. I'm coming, Herman. So excited. Epona, we're going. It worked. You got my text. Yes, I did. What's up? Hi, Mira. Great that you could make it here so quickly. I came as fast as I could. I've got wonderful news. Remember the report from Miss Drake that you gave me before? Exactly, the one she asked you to put in the mail but that you gave to me instead? I've read it all, more times than I can count, and... Hang on, let me just calm down. One shouldn't stress when there are important things to talk about. I put some water on the boil for tea earlier. A cup of tea is just the thing for discussing things as important as this. I think the water's boiling. Could you take it off the heat, Mira? I'll get my thoughts together in the meantime. Okay. There we go. The road to Epona, yay! Thanks, Mira. Now we just need to let the water cool down a bit, and then we can make ourselves a nice cup of tea. Right, as I was saying, I've read Miss Drake's report, the one you gave me earlier, and if I'm completely honest, I don't actually understand very much of it. You see, nothing's written in plain language. Codes here, references to other documents there, and vague concepts everywhere. But what is clear is that something big and unbelievably dangerous is happening. There are references to something called Operation Green Harvest. There are spreadsheets with entries like industrial harvest equipment, aggressive damage management, and demolition estimates for a city the size of Yalheim. I also found forms that mention hiring heavily equipped external security consultants. It just goes on and on. I'm sure you agree, Mira, that it sounded like GED are planning something truly terrible. The thing is, there's nothing that even comes close to evidence in the report. Certainly nothing that GED's army of lawyers can't explain away or interpret as something completely legal. I'm sorry, Mira, but GED are good. Too good. There's nothing in this report I can use to stop them. Oh. That's not good. Don't look so sad though, Mira. Just because I don't understand the report doesn't mean that it can't be used by someone else. I've sent copies to friends around Jorvik, and now I've had a reply from just the person I was hoping to hear from. This is why I'm so happy. Jorvik's leading warrior in the fight against GED has been in touch. The person I'm talking about is the leader of Chill, a secret organization who are doing all they can to throw nails in the road for GED. I've never met her, I don't know what she looks like, and I don't know where she lives. I only know her name. I'm talking about the legendary Mrs. X. Have you heard of her? No, I don't think so. Yep, no, I haven't heard of her. Let me explain. A few days ago, a letter arrived from Mrs. X. She wrote that GED's report confirmed her suspicions of what GED are up to in the harvest counties. She didn't want to say anything more in the letter, safety first, as she wrote, but if I go to see her, she promised to tell me more. After that, she's certain we'll be able to stop GED for good. This could be exactly the kind of good news we needed, Mira. I must see her as soon as possible. She did, however, have two demands. I need to go to the meeting place alone, and I'm absolutely not allowed to tell anyone where we're meeting, not even you, Mira. The problem now is getting there, because the meeting place is in Epona. Do you know where that is? Yeah, I have a... Yes, it's behind all kinds of lock gates right now. Exactly, it's the area on the other side of the fence near Greendale. That was actually the answer. Unfortunately, there's only one way there, and it goes through Harold Stormheart's land. The gates there have been locked for years, and I've got no idea how I'd get past. Harold is a very old friend of mine, and I'm sure he'd help us in every way possible. But the thing is, I can't talk to him if I can't get through those gates. Or, well, of course, I mean I can't do this by myself. I need help. It'll be a dangerous journey, certainly not something an old fellow like me can handle alone. So I suppose my question is, will you come with me to Epona, Mira? Let me see. I mean, I got lots to do. Of course I'm coming. Great news. I knew I could count on you. I did promise Mrs. X that I wouldn't say a word to anyone about the meeting place, but we'll travel together right up until we get close, okay? Super. I've been working on an idea, and I'll tell you all about it. But surely the tea's ready by now. Could you fetch us both a cup? Okay, yeah, it's right there. Okay. Thanks for the tea, Mira. Right, let's talk about my idea. Listen up. There's a secret pathway crossing the Grey Dew Mountains. Not a lot of people know about it, but it's been used by soldiers, refugees, and smugglers all throughout history. If I just knew where it was, we'd be able to use it to get ourselves over to Epona. What do you think about that plan, Mira? Yeah, that's a good plan. You wonder how we'll find out where it is. I don't suppose it'll be very easy, but with a little help from our friends, I'm sure it'll work out. You see, two of the families around here know the secrets of this hidden pathway. We need their help, and if there's anyone who can get them to help us out, it's you, Mira. I'll start making preparations for a trip and try to get hold of all the information I can find about Epona. In the meantime, you need to find out where exactly this secret pathway over the Grey Dew Mountains is. Sound like a plan? Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Let's start with the traps. The secret path over the Grey Dew Mountains isn't just hard to find, it's also full of traps. If you don't know how to get past the traps, then it's impossible to get to the end of the path. Well, impossible to get to the end of the path alive, at least. The Jarlson family have been guarding the secrets of the path's traps for generations. If you can get Doric Jarlson to understand why it's so important for you to use the path, then I'm sure she'll tell you about the traps. Talk to Doric Jarlson and explain the situation to her. Good luck. Okay, let's start with this one and do the other one next. Come on, Tigger. Let's go to Paddock Island and talk to Dorith. Oh, there she is. Hello, Dorith. I need info on the traps on the path to Epona. Hi there, Mira. How can I help you on this beautiful day? You want to know how to avoid the traps along the secret path over the Grey Dew Mountains? That's one of our family's oldest and most closely guarded secrets. Are you sure I can trust you not to tell anyone? Of course you can. It's me. So you'd like to know how to get across the Grey Dew Mountains. As you've probably understood, there's a secret path over the mountains, which is, just as it sounds, secret. The Goldspur family knows where the path is, and my family knows how to get past the lethal traps designed to stop the path being used by the enemies of the Harvest Counties. I understand it's important for you to get to Epona, so I'll help you as much as I can. The information you're after is written in the Jarlson Code, an old document that's been handed down through generations, but unfortunately it's no longer in our possession. Don't look so horrified. It's in good hands, which is probably just as well. It does mean that I can't just give it to you. You have to ask Jill Goldspur for permission to borrow it. You see, we donated the code, along with a collection of other old items, to Jarlaheim. We didn't have the money to look after all our old antiques, properly, and we were worried that they would be ruined, so we donated them to the city so that they would be looked after properly by trained experts and studied by your region researchers. I know that the Yallison Code is in the cellar of the courthouse, in a special room with the perfect temperature and humidity. It's incredibly valuable, but I'm sure that Jill Goldsborough would lend it to you, considering everything you've done for Yallahheim. Say hello to Jill from me, and come back once you've got the Yallison Code. Okay, let's go talk to Jill, and hopefully get it. Jill, I need the Yallison Code. I need to get to Epona. You're wondering if you could borrow a document from the courthouse library? It's not something we'd usually allow, but since it's you, we might be able to make an exception. Which document are you thinking about? The Yallison Code? The unsolved code that used to belong to the Yallison family? Are you aware that this is one of the most priceless documents we own? Totally out of question. Oh, Jill, that's not fair. I'm sorry, Mira, but historical documents need to be handled by trained antiques experts. It's entirely out of the question that you'd get to handle it yourself. Perhaps my useless brother will let you into the library, but as luck would have it, he's disappeared. Typical. I asked him to sign a whole bunch of important paperwork that has to be ready by tomorrow morning at the latest. If you see him anywhere, please tell him to hurry up. Okay. Yeah, he's not there. There's green over here. Oh, there he is! I see him hiding up there. Hi, Jack. Yo, 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 Mira. Have you seen Jill? I'm trying to hide from her. She's trying to get me to work. You've ever heard anything so awful? She wants me to fill in all these boring forms. Look, check out how lame they are. Oops. Oh, that's not good. You dropped them all. Oops, looks like the wind took all those important documents. How terrible. Nothing we can do about it now. Perfect. Wanna play some video games, Mira? You want to get into the old library? Why? There's nothing cool in there. Just yawn some old books and papers. You have to get in there and Jill wouldn't let you? Okay, of course I'll let you in, buddy. Maybe you could help me with something first, though. You will? Sweet. All these Dullsville papers. Jill's gonna be crazy angry if I don't sign them. Could you fix that for me, please? I promise I'll let you into the library if you do it. You'll help me? Awesome. Here, take this sweet new pen I just got. It rules, haha. Okay. Can I just use it on the horse? No, of course not. Let's see. Oh, come on. I wanna... There we go. Did somebody just fart? It's making farting noises. Do I really have to sign 100 of them? Oh, that's funny. I don't have time for that. Oh, great. Many hours later. Okay, I'm done. What? You done already? Cool pen, right? Haha, yeah, I noticed what he did there. Yes, it's a farting one. Actually, there is something else you could do for me. Please? Sweet. You see, everyone who lives in this town has a ton of opinions about what I should be doing. I try to listen as little as possible, but now I've promised Jill that I'll meet the voting public face to face. It's apparently important for my image to get out there and meet the people, and I agree. Who wouldn't be happy to meet a legend like me? But I haven't got time. I've got tons of important stuff to be doing, like, you know, mayor stuff. Maybe you'd do it for me? Can you? Oh, please. Sweet. Come back once you're done, and I'll let you into the library. I promise. Oh, I don't think I'll be getting into the library. But let's go talk to the public. Start with you. The trash collection here is terrible. Just last week I saw a rat running. Okay, yeah. The trash collection is terrible. Somebody... Oh, here we go. These two people. Why haven't they demolished the burnt out house? Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, he's in there now. Is he? Or, who am I talking to? Oh no, I'm talking to Jill. Hi, Jill. Do I know where Jack is? Has he disappeared again? Yeah. Well, as you know, Jack's pretty unreliable. I don't think he meant to trick you. He probably just got bored. In any case, I was thinking about what you said about the library, and even though I can't let you in, I'd still like to help you. Here's a scanned copy of the Yallison Code you were looking for. Take it to Dorith. Oh, thank you, Jill. You're the best. You're the best. Let's go take it to Dorith. Dorith, I've got the code. I've got the code. Yay. You found the Yallison Code? Great. Yes, I did. Great work, Mira, but now the hard work starts. We need to crack the Yallison Code. Unfortunately, the instructions on how to crack it have been lost, but I think I can remember enough to get us there. It doesn't look too complex, but even though I'm good at mathematics, I'll need your help. There's a lot of numbers to keep in my head at the same time. If you help me with a little bit of simple arithmetic, then I reckon we can solve this. Are you ready? Okay, yes, I'm ready. So if A equals 3, B 4, C 5, D is 6. Great, let's continue. C is 40, B is 30, A is 20. What's D? D is 50. Outstanding, now just one more to go. If A is 6, C is 12, and E is 18, what's F? 21? 21. I think I've cracked this part of the code. Thanks for your help. No worries. I think I'm beginning to understand how the code is constructed, but we have a bit to do still. Okay. We've still got a bit left to solve before we understand the Yallison Code. I hope that you don't think the questions are too strange, but I promise they'll help me understand this. Okay? Ready? Good, let's start. If black is white and warm is cold, what's heavy? It's light. If 1 is 3 and 2 is 4, what's 1 plus 2? 7. Jolly good, let's crack on. Hat and rat, ball and tall, cook and look. I think I've cracked this part of the code. Thanks for your help. No worries. Good, almost there. I just need to work out how this last bit of the puzzle fits in. Okay. Are you ready? This is probably the most complicated part. You'll probably think my questions are completely insane, but don't worry. It might seem a bit unconventional, but it's actually a great method. Okay, yep. Dolphin, shrimp, jellyfish. What's next? Shark. Banana, orange, apple. Pear. Ball, globe, bubble, sun. I think I've cracked this part of the code. Thanks for your help. No worries. We cracked it. I'll write down this deciphered message for you. There we go. With these instructions, you'll be able to get yourself from one end of the secret path over the Grey Dew Mountains to the other in one piece, avoiding all the traps. You know where it starts, don't you? Otherwise, I'd recommend visiting the Goldspur farm. They know how to find it. You know how to get past all the traps. Yeah, okay. We did very well, Mira. Here's the deciphered Yallison Code. Everything's as clear as crystal. If you read through it carefully, you'll be able to ride safely along the secret path over the Grey Dew Mountains. Give Herman the good news and say hello to him from me and my family. We are on his side in the fight against TD, but then he knows that already. Bye, Mira. Bye, Dorith. Okay, let's go to Herman and give him the code. Hi, Herman, I got the code. Hello, Mira. Everything's going well. What's that? You've solved the Yallison Code? Fantastic. And it says how to get past the traps on the secret path over the Grey Dew Mountains? Incredible. Let me read it so I can memorize everything it says. We're very nearly ready to go to Epona. Yes. Okay, I think next week we'll do the other one, where we find from Goldspur family where exactly the route to Epona is. But yeah, yes, I'm going to Epona. Hopefully next week I'll enter there, but we'll see. The Christmas stuff that was added this week, I'll do them in a separate video, because I did a Let's Play of them last year, and they're exactly the same quests, so it's not going to be a proper video this time. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!